Right, good afternoon everyone, welcome back to the channel, thank you for stopping by. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing, dropping a like on the video to help me reach a wider audience, and any comments or questions you may have, please leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. I want to go through some comments I had on yesterday's drip video. I will get back to you all individually when I've got time, but I'm just trying to justify what I'm saying and why I'm saying it. Because I'm growing tired of people accusing me of being just a fudder. It's incredibly lazy. I'm not providing FUD. What I'm doing is showing you what's actually going on with the market, providing you analysis on the chart, what's there in front of you in not black and white and red and green, well, red primarily. But some people don't seem to like it. They won't say, oh, maybe he's got a point. They just call me a fudder, which is just a lazy argument. So I'll start off by going through the cryptocurrency market, just so we can see where that is. The market cap's at $1.07 trillion. So we're in sort of early stages of a potential bull market. The majority of projects are up over the last month to 3 months. So everything's doing quite well. We've got a 24-hour trading volume of $51 billion. Bitcoin dominance is down slightly to 41.4%. It's just shy of $23,000, but it's holding strong. It's in a very good position, better than it's been for several months now. Ethereum's also doing well. Everything's stabilizing nicely. The top 10 looks pretty solid, but I believe there's going to be a massive push up in the next 6 to 12 months. Personally, I don't want things to go up yet. I'm waiting for I'd like 2024, 2025, so I can get as well positioned as possible, but if it goes, it goes. So let's have a look at the biggest rises over the last 24 hours. We've got this thing here, Gifto, never heard of it. That's up 851% in the last 24 hours. Tiny market cap, $412 million. I don't know if anyone has invested in that. So you've got done over 1,000% in 7 days. So well done if you're in that. GRT's doing, well, it's not doing similar numbers. It's up 40% today, but Singularity, I've never heard of that one. That's up 29%. So there are things doing well. There are things pumping. There's a lot of green here on the best performing cryptos. On to drip. So everything's looking good, but then you come here. So let me just check the overall market cap. We're up almost 1% on the day, but there's drip. You're compounding 1% a day, but you're losing 3% a day. It's not a very good picture, is it? You can call it FUD. I'll just call it fact. You can call me whatever you want, but if you're compounding 1% a day into a project that's losing 40% a month, and you're trying to tell me I'm spreading FUD, then I'll quite happily accept that, because if you're in this project, like I am, I have a small amount, so I don't have any fear, uncertainty or doubt. I'm very doubtful of the future of the project. I'm uncertain of the future of the project. I'm not fearful because I don't care. It's not a massive amount of money. Excuse me, I've got a bit of a cold coming, which you'll probably all be delighted about. But there are people that have heavily overinvested in this on the back of a lot of broken promises. They've taken out loans, they've sold things, they've told their friends about this. Now, I've never told anyone about drip, but say for example you bought drip in when it was, I don't know, over $100 and you were getting your 1% a day. I remember the good old days. I was like, well, this is bloody good. I didn't tell anyone, but say you told like a few of your friends about this. Say, if you stick 10 grand in this, you're going to be retired in a couple of years. How are you going to look them in the eyes now? They probably think, you know, what a wanker, what have you done to me? When you're looking at a price like this, 36 cents, and every day they're losing money. So that's just food for thought. So let's go through some of the comments. What we got here? Drip. If you observe the people fudding drip, think about how much money they would have saved you from $10 or so all the way down to the 30-cent range. See, I've been saying this since it's been $10. I've been saying, look, this thing is going down, and people were saying you're a fudder, you don't know what you're talking about. Even someone in the comments yesterday said I'm clueless. I've been in finance for over 12 years, I think. I've been trading Forex primarily. I've been in crypto since 2017. I've done quite well out of it. I've got a 6-figure portfolio. I'm not going to reveal my numbers on screen because I'm not about that, but I'm doing well out of it. I'm not going to start saying how crypto's changed my life because I was doing well anyway. I've been in property majority of my life as well. I'm doing quite well. But I'm just trying to educate people and show people that things aren't all sunshine and rainbows in drip. As I will come to, the majority of DeFi is fucked at the moment. So I'm not picking on drip. I'm talking about projects I'm invested in. It's my channel. It's my choice what I talk about. So anyway, remember, we're only salty because we bought the top apparently. Even if you bought a 50 cents, you're down 40% already. Think about that. People saying 50 cent drip is a great price. You're already down 40%. Unbelievable. I remember a guy that told me he was going to invest £10,000 when the price was, sorry, $10,000 when the price was 9. I told him the price could go lower and he said it was cheap enough. Now he's laughing, yeah? I don't think that's funny. I think that's sad. That $10,000 is worth next to fuck all now. So I don't know why he's laughing at it. I think I'm not laughing at anyone that's losing money. I'm trying to help people. That's all we're trying to do. We're trying to do the Lord's work here. Yeah, I'm trying to tell people, look, this thing isn't working. But then a lot of you are coming at me saying, I don't know what I'm talking about, and I'm spreading FUD. I'm not someone that's dumping on the market. I've never claimed a penny out of drip. I've never claimed. All I've done is compounded. I see videos from these people saying, oh, why is everyone selling? Why is everyone selling? It's their choice to sell. They're probably trying to break even. I'm just toss of a coin. Maybe it'll go up, maybe it won't. But for the moment, I'm 99.9% sure this thing is going to zero. But yeah, so laughing at people, I think that's pretty poor. I'm just trying to warn people what could happen. I remember a guy a year ago that said he was getting a loan for 25k to buy a $130 drip, and then he would have a loan paid off in a couple of months with the returns. Funny thing is, it's the same ones back then. We were telling them how smart that it was, are the same ones now talking crap to anyone that bought the top. I really hope the bank denied his loan request. So do I. I hope he didn't get a loan. If a bank will give you 25 bags to stick into a DeFi project, then the bank needs to be shut down. Dude, I've been fudding this junk since it was above $100. I'm pretty sure I posted it on here that it was going to be hyperinflate before it happened. I had to get a new ID because I got banned. But that's the reals, people. As a result, was always inevitable. What people need to realise is that the drip is not special in this regard. Anything with this general structure will wind down in a similar fashion. Being proudly fudding this shitcoin. That's just. I don't speak like that. I can be slightly more nuanced. I'm capable of like rational debate. Drip. Scam watcher is clearly a paid fudder with no idea what drip is about. Now this is someone that's brainwashed. Who gets paid to fud or fud to tell? If you're probably going to accuse me of it soon. I really wish I could get paid for fudding. It's the only way to get my money back. Sadly, we know what drip is and how it works. And I mean, that's the sad part. Who needs to pay for FUD when the project speaks for itself? Exactly. It's obvious what the project's doing. It's failing. Excuse me once again. Right, so that's enough of that. It's fairly obvious what people are talking about the project. And when you've got a project that the promoters of spend more time making videos about people complaining about FUD, the project's in trouble. They spend more time talking about FUD than they do about the good things with the project. So let's look at my drip account. I imagine it's down. So drip's sitting at 33 cents here, so that's down. It was 35 yesterday, so yep, marvellous. My faucet, what's my faucet looking like? Right, I've got 2,809 drip. It's worth less than $1,000 now. $7.06 over the last, since I last hydrated. And bearing in mind, I've never claimed a penny. I've just compounded. So don't think I'm one of these people that's making the price drop because I'm dropping on the market, because I'm not. That money it's a minuscule amount of money. I have no interest in claiming it. I'm just going to keep compounding it and hope for the best. I don't really care. I really don't care. But I'm not going to sit here like some people do and tell you that this thing's going to turn around, even when the new utility comes around, if it ever comes around, because the shark, he'll tell you this is coming, that's coming, and you have to wait months for it to happen. So I don't know. Personally, I think a lot of you are brainwashed. So let's look at the chart and see how pretty it's looking. Right, so since this is from January to February, we dropped 43%. I made a modest prediction that we'd drop another 40% by the time we reach March, which is only 3 weeks away, I think. 7th, yes, about 3 weeks away. So it's the 7th today, and how far down have we slipped already? Look at these candles, not a single green candle in sight. We are down 16% ish. So we're well on our way to 20%. Where's 20%? So we're nearly halfway there. 20% is here. We'll be there in a couple of days, and we're on course for my prediction. This isn't FUD, it's just basically looking at candle patterns, and this it's not really a pattern there, is it? It's just red candles, just they're not even any wicks on them. They're just all do you know what I mean? It's just, there's not even wicks. You've got this little incident of green there where people started to I am genuinely terribly sorry about my cough. I'm not feeling very well today. Where people were encouraged to send money to the tax vault, which is, again, a ludicrous idea. So they're providing exit liquidity for the people that are dumping on the market. I don't know how that's going on. People are still doing it. I know some people are making videos saying how they send money to the tax vault every day. It's like, well done. If you genuinely believe that these tokens are going to be worth hundreds of dollars one day, then, you know, you're just throwing them away for the sake of what? It's none of it makes any sense to me. So let me just drag another screen over here. So this, excuse me. Right, so here's my YouTube page. Right, now let's go through some of the comments. Getting scammed may be the only way to learn how to not get scammed, but not all of us bother to make YouTube content and call out the scammers. Kudos to you, sir. Well, thanks for that, but I'm not calling anyone scammer. I'm calling them out a failing project. Thanks for your honesty. Like you, I hope drip goes up, which I do. I've always said I hope drip goes up. I'm not saying I hope this fails. I feel sorry for people that are losing money. To be honest, it wasn't long ago we were at $1, but that's as positive as I can be right now. I also think that diversification and sticking to one thing was a terrible advice as an investor. I will not be listening to that YouTuber anymore based on that nonsense. I think that positivity is all we have at this time. Hopefully the bear market has more to do with this than drip as a product. And my God, I have my fingers crossed. That was my comment about Crypto Kings, who's really starting to grind my gears. He pumps out the most financially naive, illiterate garbage, saying that you should only invest in one project. You know, some of the greatest investors of all time, they've not invested in one single, just one project. They'll diversify. It's a basic rule of investing. If you don't diversify and you put all your eggs in one basket, that's how you do the lot. Anyway, thank you for that comment. So we've got Journeyman Portal. If you have been in drip for 1 year, then try to support the project. Right, firstly, I support the project by compounding every day. Okay, we can all see that it's down, but then so is everything else. Right, not all of crypto is down. The majority of DeFi is down, but my portfolio, I believe I'm up 40 odd %. So it took me back up above 6 figures recently. So not everything is down. People keep correlating it to Bitcoin when there is no correlation whatsoever. Thank God you only have 300 subs. Now, I've only just started doing this recently, but I don't see that 300 subs is a metric of my knowledge. It's just, if, regardless, fair enough, I've got 300 subs. Anyway, moving on. Because you really are the definition of a fudder. You are promoting fear, uncertainty, doubt, instead of trying to be positive. You are not reflecting on several potentially price-altering utilities that have already been talked about by Forex and are being worked on right now. You focus on the negative and throw shadow over the influencers and YouTubers in the community who try to grow the number of users and promote positivity. Right. Like I say, fudder is a lazy argument. If you are in this project, you should have fear, you should be uncertain, and you should be doubtful, because everything that's going on is it's not good. Are you genuinely not doubtful that all this utility is going to come around and just turn this project around? Because any potential new investor will look at that chart and think, fuck that, I am not getting involved in that. And these potentially price-altering utilities that have already been talked about by the shark, the man talks a lot. He talks a hell of a lot. I've listened to his AMAs and they put you to sleep. The man's got severe verbal diarrhea and he will talk bollocks for hours and hours on end. So you know, you're entitled to your opinion, but I'm not. I'm saying what I see. A lot of people would just try and get people to throw money into a dying project. I'm not about that. I want the price to go up, but I'm not going to come here and say that everything's great and be positive about it when there's nothing to be positive about at the moment. Okay, so that's a nonsensical argument. Battlehawk would love it if the New Zealand FMA had a serious word with Crypto Kings. He is still young, but he's acting so incredibly irresponsible. In my opinion, he's in desperate need of reality check. You know, you see, he doesn't precursor his videos with "this is not financial advice." I will always mention this isn't financial advice; it's just my opinion. But he's out there saying this will make you a billionaire, this will make you a millionaire. It's ludicrous and incredibly irresponsible to say such things. It just genuinely shocks me that he will get on camera like talking like he's Warren Buffett because he stumbled upon something called drip that made him a few quid, and now he's anyway. Carry on. Yeah, Crypt for life. Thanks for your comment, mate. So what projects aren't going down? Furio. I got Furio. It's shit. Absolute dog shit. Piston. Nope. Ad was in that. Shit. Lost money. Don't bother with them anymore. Just left them. Stable Fund. Never touched it. Yield Robot. Never touched it. Wealth Mountain. Never touched it. For Christ's sake, man, this is a bear market. No, it's not a bear market now. Everything is up. Everything in crypto is up. You can call it a bear market, but how come Bitcoin's back up to £23,000? Seriously, you can keep using the bear market argument, but I reckon we could go into a full-blown bull market, and drip will stay exactly where it is. It will continue to fall. I agree about some of the influencers being clueless, and you are one of them. My friend, I'm not clueless. I am not clueless. I've been involved in finance for over a decade. I've been in crypto since 2017. I am not clueless. So unless you can tell people of a DeFi platform that's killing it right now, or even sitting stable, you're just fudding. I can't tell you of a DeFi platform that's killing it because everything in DeFi is shit at the moment. I talk on my channel about projects that I'm invested in, and drip something I'm invested in, so I'm entitled to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about something I know nothing about. All I know is that this is, ever since I've invested in it, it's gone down. I don't care. I'm just telling you facts, and you've using the same argument that I'm fudding. Come up with some sort of logical, nuanced argument as to why what I'm saying isn't FUD and it's not just a fact. Okay? Unbelievable. He made quite a reasonable comment. Scratchies, but ain't gonna do fuck all. I love Drip Network. Forex Shark is a good one. I'm not entirely sure what he's trying to say, but that's just like some little responses to some of your comments. So as you can see, people don't like these videos, but I'm going to keep making them. Not every day, but I'm going to keep reporting on the price because it's well on course to be down another 40%. And you've got influencers out there telling people that this utility's coming, that utility's coming. But they've been saying that since we were at, even at you know, what price were we at? $1.51. People are saying, oh, the price is down, don't worry, it's going to turn around. You know, $1 a great price for drip, but it's not. I don't even think that this is a good price for drip. 30 cents is a terrible price. Why on earth would anyone want to invest in this? Okay, I'm starting to lose my voice now, but I've not said anything that isn't true. So you can call me a fudder, but that's just, I genuinely believe that's a lazy terminology. Come back at me with something useful. Don't ask me about other DeFi projects, because this is the one I'm invested in and I genuinely believe it's shit. I mean, the animal farm, that's pretty shit as well. Yeah, sorry, I'm going to stop talking now because my voice is genuinely going, which you'll probably be delighted about. You'll be delighted I'm unwell, delighted I can't talk anymore, but it is what it is. Okay, so be very careful with your money. Be very careful what influencers you trust rather. A lot of them don't know what they're talking about. They've got no clue about investments or finance. So I'll leave it for there. Thank you for watching. I've only got 300 subscribers, it was pointed out to me, so if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. I'd dearly love to be above 300. It'd mean the absolute world to me. Excuse me. Drop a like on the video to help me reach a wider audience, and any comments or questions or abuse, whatever you want, just leave it down below. I don't care. I'll respond to you when I get time. So I wish you all a wonderful afternoon. All the best with your investments. Take care and bye for now.